Hi guys, how are you doing? I thought I would finally get around to making a video where the camera's actually pointing at me rather than recording on my iPad because it feels more personal somehow. I just wanted to check in and see how you're all doing. And I thought I would also just have a little chat about what I've been up to. I don't even really know what this video is about, it's just me rambling on about what's been going on in my mind. And sometimes it's really helpful to say these things. By the way, I have a cold, I just got a flight and I don't know what it is about the air circulating, but it always makes me ill. So excuse my husky nasal voice, very nasal. So this academic year, so since September, I have been super focused on trying to boot out all of my all-in-one videos. And so I'm super happy because I managed that with AQA Trilogy. I already had my AQA Single Science, IGCSE, EdExcel and CIE. Oh my goodness, these two examples have taken up so much time, but they're finally done. And now I'm struggling, and I will admit, struggling to get through EdExcel GCSE 9-1, so the GCSE rather than the IGCSE, because IGCSE is already done. So I don't know what's been going on with me with the EdExcel 9-1, because basically I'm almost there, but I just can't seem to pull the last bits together, and I feel like that's a huge flaw in my character, and it always has been, that I go super hardcore, really fast on lots of projects, always got loads of different things going on in my brain, and I actually really struggle to get to the end of a project and actually sign it off and make sure that the quality is good enough and I'm happy with it. And I kind of get 90% of the way through and then just stop, and it drives Martin mad. So if anyone's read, I think it's a fable, Aesop's fable or something, the Hare and the Tortoise, the whole story goes that the hare runs off at the beginning of the race and then gets really nonchalant and decides to take a break halfway around and falls asleep. And in the meantime, the tortoise, being a tortoise, is being incredibly slow and just plodding around. But because he's slow and steady, he actually wins the race because he goes past the sleeping hare and the sleeping hare loses. And I feel like it is really applicable to me, but sadly I'm not the tortoise, I'm the hare. So I never quite get a project finished, and it's something that I'm always trying to work on. And I suppose being now in February, March, probably March by the time I upload this video, I just wanted to know how your New Year's going, and if there are any things about yourself that you're trying to improve upon, if there's anything that's annoying you that you can just be like, right, I'm not going to allow this to annoy me anymore, or I'm going to change this and make a positive contribution to my life and to other people's lives. So it's a really strange video. I didn't really know what I was going to chat about, I just really wanted to have a little chat to you guys. So yeah, the EdExcel 9-1, I don't know what I'm doing with that. It just needs to be done. Don't know what's taking me so long. I've got a lot of guilt as well because I always try and take on too much. So at the start of this year, I was all about A level and IB, chemistry and biology, and I still very much am. But I don't know why I do this. I put too much pressure on myself, and I'm only one person, there's only so much time. And I think a lot of you guys know that I tutor full-time as an aside to this. So trying to learn the content, make sure I'm happy with how I'm teaching it. For biology, chemistry, A level, I've started doing maths, GCSE and IGCSE, which is more straightforward for me because I use it more often. My memory isn't that great, so I am properly reteaching myself biology and chemistry A level and IB. So everything's taking much longer than I thought, and I've got lots of projects going on, and really I need to get EdExcel 9-1 finished so that I can then focus on the other things that I want to do, expand my A level IB video selection, for example. So that's what's going on with me, bit of a mess really. I do think it's important to take stock though, especially at this time of the year. I don't really want to look back at 2019 and wonder, I mean this is talking in December obviously, so a long time away, but wonder how I used my time and whether it was used in the best way. And I suppose this is really applicable to you guys in any stage of your education. What is your end goal, and are you making the steps in order to reach that end goal? Are you doing everything you need? Are you going to be proud of yourself when you look back? Are you going to think that the results that you got, that you deserve them and that they were actually what you expected of yourself? Because you don't want to get a result which is disappointing, at least to you, if you know you could have done more work for it. I think that's the key here. You always want to know that you did your absolute best, and everyone has different levels of what their absolute best is, and that's absolutely fine. But yeah, you do want to feel happy with yourself. So yeah, super busy, super busy. These workbooks, Martin was like, let's make workbooks. Making workbooks is a painfully slow process, mainly the formatting. We're still waiting for Ginny to do her illustrations, which will look amazing in the revision guides. So what else has been going on? We've got our Easter revision classes coming up, which I'm super excited about. The classrooms are booked in London, so if you do want to come for GCSE Science, check out the website and you'll find all the information, because it'd be so great to meet you guys there. So yeah, my biggest thing I'm going to personally do is try and actually finish tasks, have an ordered to-do list. You guys have to-do lists where you tick off each task. I think they're really important because it actually makes you feel like you've achieved something over the course of the day. I'm going to do my absolute best to get more, I suppose, more regular videos out, and I definitely need to go back with my GCSE Science videos to break up the subject content more, because I realise that if I'm only releasing one video every now and again and it's just for one particular exam board, then that's not going to be so helpful to the vast majority of you. So when all those all-in-one videos are done, I'm going to be happy, because then we can concentrate on more study videos. If you guys have any particular requests for more general work-related, life-related videos, let me know, because one thing hugely lacking in my brain is creativity. So if you guys could help push me in the right direction, that would be brilliant. And yeah, I just hope that you're all really well, and it would be great if you commented below and told me what you're up to, and it would just be nice to get a bit of a conversation going. So yeah, sorry about this huge ramble, and I hope you're doing well.